I was forged in battles, not in Olympus. If gods demand my chains, I will break them.
Let Olympus watch as we decide who is legend.
Olympus will rise, and Hercules will crawl.
You are strong, Hercules, but I am immortal in name.
Power is not given, it is taken.
This throne will not fall to a wandering demigod.
I fight not for glory, but for mankind.
My empire is built on blood and will endure for eternity.
Hercules.
Hercules 2, Rise of the Titans. Opening prologue, A World at Peace. The Muses return as narrators, singing a grand opening number about Hercules' legendary victory over Hades and how peace now reigns in both Olympus and the mortal world. Yet, they warn that peace never lasts forever, especially when ancient forces stir beneath the earth. Hercules as a mortal hero. We find Hercules living happily in Thebes with Meg. He no longer has divine powers, but has earned respect as a hero, now protecting people with his courage and skill rather than godly strength. Meg supports him, but senses his restlessness. He misses his connection to Olympus, the Titans' awakening. Deep in Tartarus, a fragment of Kronos, the father of the gods, imprisoned by Zeus, awakens. His rage shakes the underworld. Forgotten by myths and overshadowed by his children, Kronos vows revenge and begins gathering the remaining imprisoned Titans to break free. Hades in exile. Hades, still banished after his defeat, wanders the shadowy fringes of the underworld. Kronos offers him a chance at redemption, help free the Titans in exchange for power and dominion over Olympus. Hades reluctantly agrees, plotting his comeback with sardonic flair. Trouble in Thebes. Thebes suffers a series of unnatural disasters, earthquakes, floods, and storms. Hercules rushes to save lives, but without his godlike powers, he struggles. Citizens begin to whisper that the mortal Hercules can no longer protect them. This bruises his pride. Megish dilemma. Meg, determined to support Hercules, worries about his self-worth. She confronts him, reminding him that heroism isn't about strength but heart. Hercules, however, can't shake the feeling that he abandoned his divine heritage and left Olympus vulnerable. A summons from Olympus. Hermes arrives in Thebes, delivering urgent news. The Titans are rising again, and Zeus requests Hercules' help. Though mortal, Hercules is still seen as the key to stopping Kronos' return. Meg fears this will pull him back into the world of gods and away from her. Return to Olympus. Hercules journeys to Olympus with Hermes and Phil, his loyal trainer, still full of tough love. The reunion with Zeus, Hera, and the other gods is emotional. Hera embraces him warmly, while Zeus warns of the danger Kronos poses to all realms. The Titan rebellion begins. Kronos breaks free alongside several Titans, Oceanus, Hyperion, and Crius. Their first strike devastates Mount Olympus, forcing the gods into retreat. For the first time, the gods admit they may not be strong enough to stop Kronos alone. Hades' betrayal. Hades reveals his alliance with Kronos, but secretly schemes to outwit him. He manipulates Kronos into unleashing chaos, hoping he can swoop in later to reclaim his throne as ruler of Olympus. This adds layers of deception and dark humor. Hercules' training montage. Knowing his mortal body isn't enough, Hercules seeks help from Athena and Hephaestus. They forge him a divine weapon, a celestial sword capable of channeling fragments of his past godly power. A rousing training sequence follows, with Phil shouting classic one-liners. Meg's journey of courage. Meanwhile, Meg feels useless among gods and warriors. Aphrodite challenges her, saying love alone won't save Hercules. Meg embarks on her own quest to retrieve the Aegis shield, a divine relic that could turn the tide against Kronos. Her bravery earns her respect from the gods. The Battle of Thebes. The Titans attack Thebes, using the city to bait Hercules. Mortals clash with monsters, giving us a grand battle sequence. Hercules leads the charge with his new sword, showing his heroism comes from both heart and strength. Meg returns with the Aegis just in time to shield the city. Kronos' wrath. Kronos finally appears, towering, unstoppable, radiating ancient power. With a single strike, he shatters Olympus' defenses. Even Zeus struggles against him. The gods are pushed to their limits, and morale begins to crumble. Hercules' dark choice. Zeus offers Hercules a chance to reclaim full godhood permanently, giving him the power needed to defeat Kronos. But doing so would mean leaving Meg forever, as mortals cannot live on Olympus. Hercules wrestles with the choice, torn between love and duty. Megish sacrifice. Meg urges Hercules to accept, telling him that the world needs a savior more than she needs a husband. Her words echo the same sacrifice she once made for love, proving her growth. Hercules realizes true love means letting go when the world demands it. The rise of the hero god. Hercules transforms once more into a god, regaining his legendary strength, but tempered with wisdom from his time as a mortal. With divine power coursing through him, he rallies the gods and mortals alike for a final stand. Final showdown with Kronos. In an epic clash of gods and titans, Hercules leads the charge against Kronos. With Meg wielding the Aegis and the gods fighting beside him, Hercules faces Kronos one-on-one. Using both strategy and strength, he channels the power of his celestial sword to imprison Kronos back into Tartarus. Resolution, a new balance. Peace returns as the Titans are sealed away. Hades, foiled again, slinks off in defeat, muttering darkly about his next plan. The gods honor Meg for her bravery, acknowledging that even mortals can shape destiny. Bittersweet ending, love beyond realms. Hercules, now a god once more, shares a final heartfelt moment with Meg. Though they can't be together in the mortal sense, the gods grant Meg a special gift. She may live part-time on Olympus, bridging the worlds of gods and mortals. The Muses close with a triumphant song, celebrating that true heroism is born of love and sacrifice.